Welcome into members only, energy check and extended. We're going to start off with chakras. All right, we're going to do radiant Rider Waite. It's going to be a very short reading. Let's see what Spirit wants to pick up on, and we're going to move on from here. What's going on? All right, somebody's about to be outside of a home. Someone's going to need shelter, safety, nurturing, and warmth. Somebody might be wanting to like sleep in a hammock or something. All right, we got the sacral chakra here. It's a time to create. All right, heavy on the nurturing energy here as well. I'm seeing earth and water signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have here communication being of significance in the way that you self-express, exchange, share, and or specific connections with the divine consciousness, with interconnection, expansion, oneness, and the energy of the light. Heavily focusing on responsibility here, self-discipline, empowerment, reliability, and doing something to fulfillment. All right, let's get into this. Welcome in, Sin, Chosen, Divine. Thank you guys for coming back in. All right, let's look at the home environment here. What's going on in the home? Someone needs to seek shelter. I don't know. I just heard speak it out to the universe. Tap into divine consciousness. All right. Speak to the light. All right. There's a situation here with someone from the past. Children. A King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right. Some sort of brand new beginning in the home with this person. I don't know. Something was more so delayed. All right, there's some sort of reconciliation coming in as well after some sort of court case here. All right, let's look into the sacral chakra, where you're creating here. Maybe you create utilizing communication. All right, as I have here a YouTube channel. Someone could have a podcast or something like that. All right, let's look at the sacral chakra. Tower, unexpected change here with the energy of the Empress. We have Nine of Swords. Five of Wands. There's a lot of conflict here in connection to someone's mother. All right, stress and a lot of conflict here. Leave someone out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a heavy Taurus energy here or a Scorpio. I see the progress is going to come through with the energy of a Aries, Leo, Sag, King of Wands. Heavy on the Aries energy. This could be a boss, a father figure, or someone that has a position of authority. Show me communication. The Four of Wands. You work from home. Could have some sort of psychic ability, heavy on the emotional energy here. This is going to bring a lot of abundance in. King of Pentacles. All right. Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Hermit, as well as the Temperance. All right. I feel like this has a lot to do with someone's spiritual journey, going through the dark night of the soul here, trying to bring things back into balance. Especially, it has a lot to do with some sort of stability. Again, down at the root chakra there. This all has to do with some sort of conflict because of an Aquarian or having to do with an Aquarian. Something's going to change here. Heavy on the Wheel of Fortune energy. I want to tap into this divine consciousness energy here. The Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. The desire to manifest here, this energy of the High Priestess, is like this person will not give up on this. This is actually being celebrated. All right, you don't see this coming, but the plan to collaborate with someone here, it's still in manifestation. This is like you having to step into your higher self, higher power. All right. There could have been illusions and or some sort of confusion surrounding the options that this person had here. And it looks like whatever the burdens are, you end up coming out on the other side with lots of success and clarity. Again, heavy on the Aquarian energy. Could have been while the moon was in Aquarius especially. All right. Someone's going to be in this energy of regrets for holding back, Four of Pentacles. And it's going to come through and apologize for being toxic. All right. Something having to do with the home environment and where you were meant to create. Maybe you were supposed to start up your own business by now. Doing something that you do communicative, especially if connected to higher power. Show me responsibility here. Right behind responsibility, I see physical health. All right. It looks like you're growing something in the palm of your hands. The hands are ruled by Gemini. Physical health could be of significance. You might want to check on your body. I'm speaking to a feminine specifically. What do you call those things when you go get your breast tested? Something about that. All right. Make sure that the energy of your physical health at this time is in balance. You could be wanting to self-discipline. All right. Focusing on that specific responsibility when it has a lot to do with having reliable health. If you've been waiting on some sort of news, all right, you're going to be shocked. Somebody's pregnant here. 8 of Wands to the Empress. The 3 of Cups is a celebration. The Tower, this is something completely unexpected. All right, you were supposed to protect yourself. All right, it's your responsibility to focus more so on your physical health. All right, so the news that could be coming in, either you're pregnant or there could be something that requires some sort of healing here as well. Interesting. All right, now. Someone could be discriminating your health at this time. I don't know. I just seen Venus and Virgo energy with the 9 of Pentacles. All right, you could have been heavily focused on work and not your health, which is a heavy 6th house energy. Virgo having to do with what your responsibilities are, how you're meant to organize your life. All right, your mind, your body, as well as your spirit. So that could be of significance. The Devil's coming out with the Ace of Cups. Be careful that you're not sexually involved in situations brand new in love. All right, you might just have some sort of unexpected change coming through with some sort of pregnancy. Interesting. I don't know who this is for, but self-discipline is here. Focus on balancing out your physical health, or you're going to be fucked up. I see Capricorn, bruise over the knees. Taurus, having to do with the throat area. I see Scorpio energy here, having to do with the genitals. What else? That's it. It's giving sex. Okay. Responsibility when it comes to your physical health. Somebody needs to go to the doctor. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something. Trust that process. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right. Let's get into this Oracle of the Radiant Sun, you guys. Let's see what's going on. It says it's called a mammogram. Thank you. I've never had to have one done. I don't even know what the hell it's called. A mammogram for women that have to get, what is it, for breast cancer? Something like that. Welcome in, Patty. Yes, ma'am. I feel like this is a very feminine reading so far. All right. With the root chakra, something having to do with the home, the environment, stability. All right. Shelter. Seeking shelter. If you've been going through a lot of stress, it could be fucking with your physical health. All right. Publicity here. Moon and Leo. I see 5th house twice with Jupiter and the energy of the moon. Looking at lust here. Yeah. Exaltation. This would be like somebody that'll literally fucking come in and lick your feet or some shit. Be careful. All right. What you're putting out into the public is very much appreciated. Especially if you know that there's situations that are involving love. The people that are just coming in trying to lust after somebody. All right. I see 5th house here 3 times. So Leo season is going to be very significant. Be careful with fortune coming in and someone fighting over your fortune. That's weird. All right. Flirtation is here. And I also have Mars in Virgo, which is a current transit, having to do with what's being criticized around you, who you're flirting with, who you're lusting after, how it's publicly seen. All right, if you got some sort of fortune coming in your way, how this is causing drama, possibly with family, with the 4th house, people that you live with in the home. I see Venus in both fire signs of Aries and Sagittarius. So whoever it is that you are lusting after could be someone foreign. All right, this person could have their own business, could possibly feel like they have it all to give it to you. I don't know. All right. There's some sort of victory here And it looks like you're being very much appreciated by putting this out into the public eye. I don't know. You might be on the defense right now with trying to start off a business. Whatever was hidden was now publicly seen in connection to this water sign, it looks like. Yeah. I feel like there's discrimination in the workplace or something like that, especially if you're dealing with some sort of Pisces that may make you feel exalted. If you're in love with this person and there's some sort of fortune coming in, this is causing some sort of quarrel with the family, especially if it has to do with that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. It looks like someone's lusting after you, wants to flirt with you, someone in the workplace, and that's being criticized right now because you should be focusing on this brand new beginning, especially if you're trying to start up that business. You do something innovative that have a lot to do with your uniqueness, specifically in an organization here. Mercury has a lot to do with communication, travels. All right, something happening in your local community especially. All right, you might have walked away from or left home to invest in something. All right, definitely separated from, it looks like a father figure, whoever this is, that has lots of abundance with this King of Pentacles energy. Or this requires for you to start up this business, you have to leave this person in order to start investing and planting your seeds and waiting for it to grow. All right, feels like a burden. Queen of Cups, could be a mother figure you're dealing with in the home environments. All right, and it looks like Strength card. You're utilizing the strength of your intuition with the High Priestess here to start this, whatever this is, this Queen of Wands energy. All right, there is some sort of corruption happening because you are putting something into the public eye that was meant to actually be kept hidden. All right, with the Moon card here. All right, let's see what's going on. So, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, damn, the Devil. Someone came in and did something. Someone came in and did something very deceptive. Very, very deceptive. Whether this was a Capricorn and or a Virgo, something having to do with either your day-to-day routines or having to do something with your workplace or trying to cause some sort of corruption surrounding your career or your reputation or your public image. All right, I'm seeing the 7, the 8, the 9 of Swords. Somebody tried to distort you overall in the mental space. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It doesn't look good at all. Okay? I don't like that. It doesn't feel good. I don't like that shit at all. All right, let me get out of this energy really quickly. Whoa. All right, hold on 1 second, you guys. All right, let's get back into this. I need that spread back. You're running an orphanage? Don't worry, I just made it public, baby. People are start stepping in. 11:11 on the clock. I made that wish. And bam, here they come. Looks like my members left me hanging. It's all good. This now will reach whoever needs to find it. It will be as a members only, but it will be available to the public. All right. Let's see what's going on. Influence. Jupiter and Gemini here with bluffing. Oh, it's because you're shedding too much knowledge here. All right. Sun in Virgo with health. You have a sense of power around you with the Moon in Scorpio. I don't know. Maybe whatever it is that you're sharing knowledge about here, all right, when it has something to do with the workplace or having a focus on health, all right, this information, it could be that it's creating some sort of jealousy and or envy around your energy with this heavy Moon in Scorpio at its fall, all right. People could be more so in their feelings at this time, all right. Mercury out here with the sign of Gemini, hell yeah. Speculation about what you're doing in the home environment. People don't fucking like you like that. It's because you're restless and they can't stop you. You're very idealistic, Sun in Aquarian energy. I like it. I see the Sun in Aquarius to the Sun in Gemini. It's a very quincunx energy. It's causing some sort of discord in the workplace. You're protected though. Don't worry. It's because of what you discovered. And it's because you're highly concentrated, my dear. All right, and you do things out of generosity. You don't expect anything in return. I don't know. Maybe there's some sort of indecision here about allowing you to have your inheritance, is the way I'm hearing it. All right, again, there's a defense here having to do with whatever it is, Mercury and Leo energy, heavy on you doing some sort of theatrical work, putting something out into the spotlight, allowing people to see what it is that you have to say and not being afraid to do so. It's like, I got the information, I'm going to share it, and I'm going to self-express whether you fucking like it or not. Okay? Yeah. Now there's some sort of negotiation taking place here with Jupiter and Libra. All right, now people want to come in and act like fake friends or something. Be cautious with these stupid motherfuckers. People in your workplace, that's all it is. All right, let's pull another spread. That's all it is. Whoa. Whoa. Chosen said, I don't like that workplace. Y'all been trying to get rid of me forever. Why y'all still here, though? Why y'all still here? It take a lot to piss ass off, and y'all know when I do, I curse everybody the fuck out. I don't care. This then said that don't fucking work there. Then don't fucking work there. I'm cracking up. Y'all are out of pocket. Again, influence is coming out. I gotta look up this card. What is this damn Mercury Libra energy? I don't know. I'm feeling like being tempted by others, a group venture, needing others' good advice, a renewed relationship that blossoms, and or being the inspiration of a hero. All right, you do something in isolation. Saturn and Virgo energy. Spend a lot of time alone doing long and patient work. All right, to influence other people, especially specific companions here is what it looks like. All right, secrets are involved. Being very much assertive is involved. The energy of protection and connection to your fortune is here. All right, it's because you're a rebellion. However, your resources comes in, if people try to take from you, they cannot take from you because your fortune is protected. You understand? All right, it just looks like, go ahead and flatter people with all the information you've got. Venus and Gemini. All right, current transit. I'll read it to you again. A secret love affair, an imagined romance, two lovers at the same time, a deceptive courtship, and or the constant need for company. Okay, so take that as it resonates. The more assertive that you are, all right, the more protected your fortune is because of this energy of the rebelliousness that you have behind you. All these companions that you tap into when you're in isolation and how you influence the overall collective or whatever relationship you got going on. Heavy on the 7th house energy here. Also heavy on the 1st house energy here. I'm seeing them in opposition. All right, the more influential you are and the more assertive you are, the more isolated you are, the more protected you are. The companionships overall is basically, I don't know if they're trying to gain your fortune here. All right, but there seems to be some sort of secret happening around you, especially if someone is coming in and being rebellious. Okay? It's because you're an empath. It's because you know what the fuck is going on and you're devoted to this. Okay? And you have a lot of information that you're impressing people with that Jupiter and Gemini energy. You're detaching more so from the mental and tapping directly into the energy of, all right, the subconscious state. And people are just more so, again, criticizing your work. Mars and Virgo energy. Let them. Let them. Mars and Virgo, another current transit. A cooperative research project, a position of responsibility in a large organization. A personal assistant to an important person. They don't like that you have status out here. I see 1117 on the clock. I see justice with a star. Okay, welcome in, Tyrone. Tyrone says, I'm back. Yeah, I chose to allow people in because apparently I was running an orphanage in here. All right. I see the sun in Pisces with vision and Jupiter in Virgo with patience. If you're supposed to be teaching people that have learning difficulties, be patient. There might be some sort of discrimination in your workplace because people are definitely jealous of your power at this time. All right. Sin said, tough shit, bitches. All right. I don't know who these friends are. They like that you're very optimistic here. Ostentation, Seven of Pentacles. They like that you're fully invested. All right. There's some sort of inheritance in this for you because you remain idealistic. You said, I have room for a runway. Who needs a runway? Finn got a lot of room for a runway. Lots of it. Craziness. Oh, what is it? Somebody doesn't want you to be seen in the public eye. They don't want you to be known. Or if that's your goal, that's not why you're here. Okay. They don't want you being in the public eye with this. They don't want it put out there. It is too much. I have all the runway right here. This one too. It go this way though. I'm cracking up. Alright, one last spread, you guys. I was gonna make this one a little short. A little short. Who else is here? I got 8 people in the room. Oh, by the way, I see why my readings have been a little off lately with my viewers. I feel like someone is trying to create some sort of conflict for me overall. What was it that I was seeing here? Yeah, the square over to Uranus and Gemini, which creates some sort of tension when it comes for my self-expression or what I do for creativity. All right. They want to keep Jazz in the back burner. They fucking jealous. They just like to gossip about shit. All right, talk shit, create some conflict right there. Cindy said, "We twins. I have one too." Don't worry. Cindy said they're hiding in the background. Yeah, they're jealous of you. That's what it looks like. They rather talk shit about the Empress. All right, they don't like the fact that you sit on your pedestal, whatever the hell this is. All right, could be a Taurus. Could be a mother figure. Could be someone that wants to create the illusion that you don't have shit. Okay. Plans change. Wow, that's crazy. Look at this. The amount of conflict, the amount of energy of despair, leaving you out in the cold, putting you in competition with others. I mean, damn. It's that deep? Y'all hate me that much? All because we're just sitting out here being the Empress and telling secrets and shit about the universe and what the plans are and what's coming up. 8th house, 2nd house in opposition. All right, could somebody be a little upset with your inheritance that comes through and how you're valued? Damn. I don't know. Because you're very successful. People think you're scheming or some shit here with the 7 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Again, these could be people that have to come in and negotiate a situation for the boss. And because they don't like your attitude or something. Alright, they kind of like keep you at arm's length. Could be because you're an Aquarian. Fuck that Aquarian, right? Something like that. Fuck that bitch. Let's be deceptive. We ain't giving her motherfucking money. Fuck her. Something like that. That's what I'm getting. This person is causing you major changes in your life. 555 is what I see. Alright, so you could be seeing that on the clock. Heavy on the Taurus energy. Check your placements. Could be people surrounding your home environment. Alright, and where there's an energy of comfort. Wherever Venus is right now, which is in Gemini, so it has a lot to do with a lot of two-faced ass fucking people. Possibly in the workplace. Wheel of Fortune. Hermit. Emperor. Could be dealing with a Virgo, could be dealing with an Aries. Alright, this could be someone that's going towards some sort of practitioner here. Someone could be trying to guide you from the other side. Alright, if this person has a position of authority, it could be a father figure. Alright, or it could be a mother figure that has a position of authority in a specific organization. Alright, and where this person is meant to be guided. Having a large position having a position of responsibility in a large organization. Jupiter, Capricorn. Alright, like you having the knowledge about this organization here. And having to, Jupiter and Gemini, allow people to see what they don't see. Alright. It feels like spiritual warfare out this bitch. Literally. And you being the one that's like, I'm just going to remain optimistic out there. I'm going to be the divine warrior here, all right? And this is the reason why you get to the next level and you ascend. Pretty much all it is. All right, you guys. So this is the members only, quote unquote. All right, energy extended check-in. All right, so I hope it resonates with you guys. And we are out of here. I love you all, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye.